you die in the 1500s? You did die in the 1600s. Was it before 1605?
Yeah.
Was it 1604? 3? 1602? Was it 1601?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
Of course I'm not. No, she died in 1601.
No way!
Yeah.
Do we know what date?
No.
Don't know what it
That's
is.
amazing.
Yeah, that's all.
Good grief. That's amazing.
What month was this that you came back? You died in May, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it June? Was it July? August? September?
Yeah.
Yeah,
October?
that's correct.
Is that
Is it
right?
right?
Yeah, that's what Robert was telling us earlier. That they have serious problems here in October, the anniversary.
Lily is still here.
One or two of our recent investigations have taken unexpected detours into the psyche of some crew members. Thankfully, with spiritual help at close hand, we now feel that we all have a closer idea of how to handle such delicate and often extremely emotional situations. Fyvie Castle's early auditory phenomena soon made way for an almost unbelievable discovery. Had our 800-mile round journey been more than coincidence? Had Carl's past life conspired to bring Most Haunted to this building? Whether this is a rational explanation or romanticism remains open to conjecture. But a later review of footage did identify one other peculiar anomaly. Just moments before we called it a night, and as he sat discussing this remarkable experience, was this Carl's former love bidding one final farewell to the soul that still holds so dear.
Well, we've had some fantastic venues, but Fyvie Castle, for me, ranks as one of the best. We knew it was going to be good before we got there. But regardless of that, it's been amazing.
Unfortunately, I wasn't present at Fyvie Castle for the Most Haunted team's investigation. However, after speaking to the team, the various witnesses, and seeing some of the footage, I am able to comment on some of the phenomena that occurred. The first point of interest is when Carl had a sense that he had been at the location before. Now this we'd call déjà vu, and it was followed up by impressions that David got of a possible past life. He said that Carl perhaps was a stable boy called Duke. You're the chosen one.
I really don't want it to be.
There are two possible explanations for what's going on here. Either David genuinely picked up on a past life. He genuinely tapped into some sort of psychic energy that was associated with the location and was able to interpret the déjà vu experience as a genuine past life. Another explanation might be it's merely his interpretation. David may have been getting visual images or auditory images and therefore matched them to Carl's experience. Later on in the investigation, Carl actually said the word married and was kicked as if by some unseen force.
Are you and this woman married? Because that's how Yvette does to me when I say anything. Yes.
Joe.
Oh, crying out.
What?
What's up? Something just touched my leg. It kicked me. Something kicked me.
It's very difficult to tell from the footage that we have available that the kicking sensation that Carl experienced was not as a result of another member of the crew accidentally kicking him or perhaps knocking into furniture in that particular location. During a séance that was conducted, there was tapping heard. Fortunately, on hand was John Gilbert, the sound man, who was able to pinpoint the source of the tapping to the centre of the room, and I believe the centre of the actual table where the séance was occurring.
Please make the bangs louder for us so we can see. Thank you. So we can hear what you're saying. Oh my gosh.
However, a skeptic would argue that it's not well-controlled conditions. We cannot be sure that somebody wasn't subconsciously producing the tapping, or perhaps because of the old location, that it wasn't merely an environmental cause. For example, the floorboards, windowsills, any wooden part of the environment that may have been altering slightly because of a drop in temperature.
Are you happy that Carl is here?
Oh, is she happy?
Oh my gosh.
Remembering that Carl is a skeptic, I saw Carl's face. I saw the tears in Carl's eyes, and the emotion that came over him. And I personally think we're starting to convince Carl.
Would you have liked to have married Carl? Would you have liked to have married Carl?
I don't understand this at all.
Many names and faces can be connected to Scotland's Fyvie Castle. But is its biggest treasure a hidden love and endless passion that time cannot tame? Until next time, sleep tight.
Make sure you're watching Living TV this Sunday night at 9 for Most Haunted's 15th live ghost hunt taking place over the summer solstice. Next tonight, Most Haunted Extra.